Good morning, students. In this session, we are going to solve few more problems as well, few more new concepts. Set A has three elements and set B has set A has three elements and set B has four elements. The number of injections that can be defined from A to B is 144, 12, 24, 64. N of A 3, N of B 4. Number of unknown functions from A to B is NCM into m factorial. You can consider this is m, this is n. If m is less than equal to n, so NCM, that is 4C3 into 3 factorial, that is 4C1 into 3 factorial means 6, 4 into 6, that is 24. A has m elements, B has n elements, then NCM into m factor, that is number of unknown functions that can be different from set A to set B. Number of onto functions. If A and B are two sets having m and n elements respectively, such that one less than equal to n less than equal to m. then the number of onto functions from A to B is equal to the coefficient of x power m in m factorial into e power x minus 1 whole power n. That is summation r equal to 1 to n NCR minus 1 whole power n minus r into r power m. See, factorial n factorial means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to 3, 2, 1. The continuous product of n natural numbers for starting from 1 to n is called n factorial. That means 4 factorial equal to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So we are using these notations. If you don't know about this, just have a look at this. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. NCR, you will study about this in permutation and combinations. The formula is n factorial by n factorial into n minus r factorial. Setting r objects from n objects, that is NCR, n factorial by n factorial into n minus n factorial into r factorial into n minus r factorial. NCR means NC. It's very important results. The previous sum I wrote 4C3 equal to 4C1. Using this only, 4C3 means NCR means NC n minus r. 4C3 means 4C, 4 minus that is 1. 4C1 equal to 4. The formula NC1 equal to n, NC0 equal to 1. I remember these results solving sums. NC1 equal to n, NC0 equal to 1. Next question. The total number of onto functions the total number of onto functions from set 1, 2, 3, 4 to the set 3, 4, 7 is 18, 36, 64 and none. The formula is r equal to 1 to n minus 1 whole power n minus r ncr into r power m. M equal to 4, n equal to 3. The total number of onto functions equal to r equal to 1 to n takes away 3 minus 1 whole power n minus r, that is 3 minus r ncr 3cr r power 4. Applying r equal to 1, 3 minus 1 2 minus 1 whole square, the 3c1 into 1 power 4. If you take 2, 3 minus 2 1, that is minus 3c2 2 power 4 plus 3c3, this will become plus 3 power 4. So NC1 equal to n, that is 3C3 equal 3C1 equal to 3. 3 minus NCR equal to NC n minus r. 3C2 equal to 3C1. 3C1 equal to 3. 3 into 2 power 4, 16. NCN equal to 1, that is 3C3 equal to 1. 3 power 4, that is 81. 18 plus 3, 84 minus 48 equal to 36. 36 is the number of onto functions can be defined from the set having 4 elements to the set having 3 elements. Let f be a set different from 4 to infinity to 4 to infinity be defined by f of x equal to 5 into x minus 4. Then f inverse of x is two minus four plus log x to the base 5 2 plus log x to the base 5 1 by 5 whole power x into x minus 4 not defined. If you apply for 4 minus 4 0 for every x, if you take two different values, the images will be different. As well, we can find for every element in this 4 comma infinity, we can find the pre-image. Therefore, it is 1 1 and onto bijection. Therefore, inverse exists. So, f from 4 to infinity to 4 to infinity is both 1 and onto. That means f is invertible. So, we can find inverse. Now, consider f of x equal to y. So, f of x is given as 5 power x into x minus 4. Let it be y. Log y to the base 5 equal to x into x minus 4. Converting arithmetic to logarithm function. Then log y to the base 5 equal to x squared minus 4x. So, x squared minus 4x minus log y to the base 5 equal to 0. So, quadratic in terms of x. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So, b minus 4 minus 1 is plus 4 plus or minus 16 minus c minus log y to the base 5 by 2a. 2 into 1. Four plus or minus 16 plus 4 log y to the base 5 by 2. Four plus or minus here 4, here 16. You can take 4 in common. When if you bring outside, it will become 2. That is 4 plus log y to the base 5 whole divided by 2. 2 plus or minus 4 plus log y to the base 5 by 2. This will be cancelled. So y equal to f of x equal to f inverse of y, that is f inverse of y equal to, in place of x we can take f inverse of y equal to 2. Instead of plus or minus, the range is 4 to infinity, minus will not exist, so you can take only positive sign. 2 plus 4 plus log y to the base 5. We need f inverse of x. Finally, you replace y by x, 4 log x to the base 5. 2 plus square root of 4 plus log x to the base 5. Option B is correct. The inverse of the function f from R to satisfy x belongs to R, x is less than y, x is less than 1. Given by f of x equal to e power x minus e power minus x by e power x plus e power minus x is 1 by 2 log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. The second option, 1 by 2 log 2 plus x by 2 minus x, 1 by 2 log 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Last option, none of these. If you take two different values x1 x2, the images also you can find easily the images. If f of x1 equal to f of x2, you can find f x1 equal to x2. Different elements have different images, equal elements have equal images. At the same time, when x belongs to or less than 1, we can find pre-image in this real number. For each number you can find pre-image, therefore it is invertible. Bijection, therefore it is invertible. Here f is a bijection and hence f is invertible. Invertible means inverse exists. Bijective means it should be both 1 1 and on 2. Then only we can find inverse. We have given you the definition. Let's f of x equal to y. E power x plus e power minus x, or e power x minus e power minus divided by e power x plus e power minus x equal to y. E power x minus 1 by e power x divided by e power x plus 1 by e power x equal to y. E power x into e power x, you take LCM, e power 2x or e power x whole square minus 1 by e power x divided by e power x the whole square plus 1 by e power x equal to y. This will be cancelled. So e power x whole square means e power 2x minus 1 by e power 2x plus 1 equal to y. E power x the whole square means e power x into e power x, x plus x, 2x. Applying common order and denominator we get here 1. Numerator plus denominator, that is e power 2x minus 1 plus e power 2x plus 1. Here we have denominator y plus 1 divided by numerator minus denominator e power 2x minus 1 minus e power 2x minus 1, that is y minus 1. Common into denominator means numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator on both sides. Otherwise, numerator minus denominator by numerator plus denominator, anyone you can apply. Here this will be cancelled. Here this will be cancelled. 2 times e power 2x by minus 2 equal to y plus 1 by y minus 1. It will be cancelled. So e power 2x, eliminating negative sign, you can write 1 plus y by, if you multiply this side, y minus will become 1 minus y. Taking logarithm on both sides, 2x equal to log 1 plus a by 1 minus a. If you take logarithm, log e power 2x, log e will be removed. To remove e, take log on both sides, that is log e power 2x, 12 will come front of log. So you know log e equal to 1. So we have only 2x, that is the reason to write 2x here. We need x, 1 by 2 log 1 plus y by 1 minus y. So x means f inverse of y equal to log 1 plus y divided by 1 minus y. That is f inverse of x equal to log 1 plus x by x is less than 1. X is greater than 1, log of negative value you cannot find. So x is less than 1 means we have all positive values here. This is the required function. Fness of x equal to log 1 plus x by sorry, here we have 1 by 2. 1 by 2 log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. 1 by 2 log 1 plus 1 minus y. In place of x, you can write fness of y 1 by 2 log 1 plus y by 1 minus y. Fness of x means 1 by 2 log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Next one. If f is a function from 1 comma infinity this is open, this is closed. 2 comma infinity is given by f of x equal to x plus 1 by x. Then f inverse of x equals x plus x square minus 4 by 2 x by 1 plus x squared x minus root of x square minus 4 by 2 1 plus root of x square minus 4. If you take any value for x from 1 to infinity, we can find image which belongs to 2 comma infinity. Like that, if you take any value from this, you can find pre-image. Therefore, it's a bijection. Also, two different elements will give you two different values. Yep. F is from 1 to infinity to 2 to infinity. This is a bijection. That means both 1 1 and on 2. 1 means different elements give different images. You can check it out easily. On 2 means every element in the codomain will give you pre-image. We take f of x equal to y, that is equal to x plus 1 by x. X squared plus 1 by x. xy equal to x squared plus 1. X squared minus xy plus 1 equal to 0. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Minus b, that is plus y, plus or minus b squared, that is y squared minus 4 into 1 into 1 by 2 into 1. Y plus or minus root of y squared minus 4 by 2. So as x is greater than 1, it is different from 1 to infinity. Therefore, x should be y plus root of y square minus 4 by 2. We have to avoid minus sign since it as x is greater than 1. Therefore, f inverse of y, in place of x you can write f inverse of y equal to y plus root of y squared minus 4 by 2, which implies f inverse of x equal to x plus root of x squared minus 4 by 2. X belongs to 1 comma infinity. Next one. The value of parameter alpha for which the function f from R to R given by f of x equal to 1 plus alpha x, alpha not equal to 0 is the inverse of itself is option A minus 2, option B minus 1, option C plus 1, option D 2. So, f is a function from R to R and f of x is defined as 1 plus alpha x, alpha not equal to 0. F of x is inverse of itself. That means x, f product f of x equal to x, that is f of x equal to x, f of in place of f of x, right, 1 plus alpha x equal to x, x belongs to R. Further, that is whole x, again we substitute this value in place of x in f of x, which implies 1 plus alpha into 1 plus alpha x equal to x. Again replacing x by whole 1 plus alpha x. One plus alpha square x minus x equal to 0. 1 plus alpha into x into alpha square minus 1 equal to 0. So sum of these terms equal to 0. It is obvious that x is not equal to 0. If x is equal to 0, you will get alpha not equal to 0 also given. If x equal 0, you will get only cons of x, you will get it. Therefore, here to get this relation 1 plus alpha equal to 0, alpha squared minus 1 equal to 0, alpha equal to minus 1, alpha squared equal to 1, alpha equal to plus or minus 1. So combining these two, the common value is alpha equal to minus 1. Option B is the correct answer. The function f from 0 comma infinity to r given by f of x equal to x by x plus 1 is one and on 2. One but not on 2. On 2 but not 1. Neither 1 nor on 2. So f of x is given as x by x plus 1. You can write this by as x plus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1. X plus 1 by x plus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1. One minus 1 by x plus 1, that is f of x. So f of x equal to 1 minus 1 by x plus 1. So we have to verify whether it is 1 and on 2. Let x comma y belongs to R. Such that f of x equal to f of y. That means 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 equal to 1 minus 1 by y plus 1. This will be cancelled. 1 by x plus 1 equal to 1 by y plus 1. Take reciprocal, x plus 1 equal to y plus 1, which implies x equal to y. Therefore, f is 1. Since f of x equal to 1 minus x plus 1, which means f takes values less than 1. Whatever value you take x which belongs to real numbers, the value of x is less than 1. You take any value, the value will be less than 1. So f takes value less than 1. Range not equal to codomain. F is given 0, infinity to R. From 0 onwards you are taking value. So this value, we subtract 1 from this, should it be less than 1. So range not equal to codomain. F is not onto. Option B, 1 1, not onto. If f of x equal to x, if x is rational, 0. If x is irrational, and g of x equal to 0 if x is rational, x if x is irrational. Then f minus g is 1 1 and into. Next option, neither 1 1 nor onto. Many 1 and onto. One one and onto. So f of x, when it is f of x is equal to x rational, 0 when it is irrational. So f minus g of x equal to f of x minus g of x. So f minus g of x, f of x minus g of x, x minus 0, that is equal to x if x is rational. 0 minus x, minus x if x is irrational. So f minus g of x equal to x minus x. If x is rational, if x is irrational, let h equal to f minus g of x. Let x comma y be distinct real numbers. Real numbers means it consists everything. A number which can be either rational or irrational. X not equal to y, which implies minus x not equal to minus y. So x not equal to y means h of x not equal to h of y. So this is, if you take two different values, x not equal to y means minus x also not equal to y. Both cases are satisfied, therefore this is equal to h. h of x not equal to h of y. That means f minus g of x not equal to f minus g of y. Therefore f minus g is, if elements are different, images are also different. Therefore f minus g is 1 1. Now we have to check the onto part. Let y be any real number. If y is a rational number, then h of y equal to y. That is f minus g of y equal to y. If y is irrational, h of minus y equal to minus y. That is f minus g of minus y equal to minus y. Real number means rational and irrational. So for thus every y belongs to R, that is codomain has its preimage in R, that is domain. Therefore, f minus g from R to R is onto function. Therefore, f minus g from R to R is both 1 1 and onto. So option D is correct. F is a function from R to S defined by f of x equal to sin x minus root 3 cos x plus 1 is onto then the interval of S is option A 0, 1, option B close interval minus 1, 1, option C 0, 3, minus 1, 3. If you note this closed bracket, closed interval including endpoints, if you put this open bracket excluding 0, 1 and all values between 0, 1, that is open interval. This is called closed interval, this is called open interval. In trigonometry, we have one result. Minus of root of a square plus b squared less than equal to a sin x plus b cos x less than equal to root of a square plus b squared. Here sin x you can say sin x minus root 3 cos x. Here a1 b minus root 3 minus of 1 plus minus root 3 whole squared less than equal to sin x minus root 3 cos x less than equal to root of 1 squared plus minus root 3 the whole squared. So minus 2 less than equal to sin x minus root 3 cos x less than equal to plus 2. Adding 1 on both sides, minus 2 plus 1 less than equal to sin x minus root 3 cos x plus 1 less than equal to 2 plus 1. So minus 1 less than equal to sin x minus root 3 cos x plus 1 less than equal to 3. That is x belongs to R. So minus 1 less than equal to f of x less than equal to 3. X belongs to R. Range of f is minus 1 to 3. Therefore, if R to S is onto, then S equal to range of F, that is minus 1 to 3. Option D is correct. So we will continue more problems next class. Thank you.